In this video, I would like to talk about the difference between the negative sign and the subtraction sign on this calculator. Okay, so let's look at the first question. I have a negative parentheses negative 5. So of course the answer is going to be positive 5, right? But I want to just do that on the calculator. So this is a negative, so I press this as the negative sign. So press negative, and then I have a parentheses, so press the parentheses, and then I need the negative 5 inside, so press the negative, and then have the 5, and then close parentheses. And this is exactly what we have on the paper, right? And then hit equal, so we get 5. Okay, and notice that in this case, I can actually use this as the negative as well, but only in this kind of case. Okay, let me show you. So if I do a subtraction and then parentheses, subtraction 5, close parentheses, then if you hit equal, it's also going to return you a 5, a positive 5. That's okay. So I think the calculator, in this case, it doesn't make a difference between the negative and subtraction. Okay, but once we have a number in between of the subtraction symbol, okay, so for example number 2, we have 20 minus 5. If we do 20 minus 5 on the calculator, we must use this key. So we press 20 first, and then press this for the minus or subtract, minus 5. Okay, and the calculator will give you 15. Okay, this is subtraction. Then we are going to use this key. If you use this key, if you use a negative for this question, let's see what we get. If you have 20, and then if you press this, and 5, okay, then you get a syntax error. Because what you type in earlier, this means 20, negative 5. But there's nothing in between. There's no operation in between of like what you are trying to do. We are not, we don't know if we are going to add, we are going to subtract, or things like that. If you want to subtract, make sure you use this for the subtraction sign. Okay, so you can think about the word negative, it's like an adjective, and the subtraction, it's like a verb. It's actually an operation. Okay. Next, number 3. So I have 20 minus a negative 5 inside of the parentheses. So let me do that. In this case, just be really careful with the subtractions, especially it's in between of two numbers. I have 20. This is a minus, so that's a subtraction right here. Parentheses, and then I need a negative 5. Negative 5. And then close parentheses. So let me take some notes right here. This is the subtraction. And this right here, it's a negative sign. So for this right here, you must use this key. And for the subtraction, you must use the whole, like a longer version of the horizontal line for subtraction. And that's what you have. Equal, you get 25. Because when you have subtracting a negative, this changes to a positive. So we're actually doing 20 plus 5. That's how we get 25. Okay. So number 4, we have negative 20. So if there's no number in front of the horizontal line, that is a negative. So this is a negative 20. I need to use this, negative 20. I need to subtract. Okay, this is a subtraction because there's a number in front of this horizontal line. I have to subtract. Close parentheses, and this horizontal line, notice that there's no number in front of it, right? So I have to use the negative sign for it. So this will be a negative sign for this right here. Negative 5. And then close parentheses. Then this is the correct way to enter negative 20 minus negative 5 in the parentheses. Okay? Equal. We get negative 15. Okay, so this right here is a subtract. Sorry, this is right here, it's a negative. This right here is a subtract. And this right here, it's another negative. So for the negative, you use this key right here. And for the subtraction, you use the longer version of the horizontal line right here. If this is a negative, you use this sign. Okay?